generation is rising. A 10-part video series on an emerging generation of kings.
Can you sense it? Can you feel it? Something is happening in our times. Check this out, for example. The world's most valuable media company does not create content for your consumption. I'm talking about Facebook. The world's largest taxi company does not even own a vehicle. I'm talking about Uber. The world's most valuable accommodation provider does not own a building. I'm talking about Airbnb. The world's most valuable retail company does not stock an inventory. I'm talking about Alibaba. The truth is, some have called this the age of disruption because records are being broken, trends are being altered, new voices and new faces are emerging, new influencers are coming up on the scene, generations are shifting batons, the times and the climes are changing. My question to you is, will you plug in or will you miss out? Think about the innovation, the creativity, the technology, the ability to reach out to huge masses of people within such a short time. The other day I was watching a certain presentation online by a business teacher, and he said this: the more content has been created by mankind over the last 100 years than all that man has been able to amass and create and curate in the thousands of years prior to those 100 years. Within a short span of time, we have seen multiplied inventions, and many of those inventions are coming from the crucible of affliction, from those who are the downtrodden, the forgotten, the maltreated in different ways, those who have been victimized because of different factors that they had to struggle through. Teenagers and toddlers alike are beginning to rise to the fore and to the occasion, not only because of their participation in online media and social media, but in creating content and creating new streams of thinking to be able to advance the cause of humanity. But beyond that, what you can see in terms of money and business and government and politics and social spheres, there is something happening at the very core of man's being. A hunger, a drive, a desire for more, a compelling appetite for something that he cannot seem to define by himself. Maybe you feel it too. You possibly have had some kind of influence or affluence over time. Maybe you've had access to some resource in terms of human capital and social capital and financial capital. But at the very core of your being, there is a craving for identity and meaning, a mandate and a mission. And the fact that you're still watching this means that I've gotten your attention. So here's the deal. Over the next 9 videos, I'm going to be walking you through certain vital things that will help you identify the current trends and the things that you must be able to plug in, not only psychologically, but in particular spiritually. That thing in your being that is crying for more, desperate for new depths of divinity, is not an accident. It's not a self-imposed torture. It is a craving of the deepest parts of you to bring the influence of God's kingdom into your space, regardless of what you've been through and what you might be going through right now. So in the next video, I will tell you what I believe our greatest problem is. And after that, I'm going to tell you what I believe our greatest solution is. Then we'll look at our greatest mission field, our greatest message, our greatest motivation, our greatest method, and our greatest moment. You do not want to miss this. Now, I believe that our greatest opportunity is the ability to influence the hearts of men and to mold the minds of people, to carve their character in line with the person of Christ, in line with the person of the perfect man, the man God, the God man, the very God of very God, who came verily, verily in the flesh. That is our greatest opportunity. These days we have iPads and we have digital devices wherein we can save and store massive volumes of information. Wherein back in the day, in that huge tablets and papyrus and thick volumes of paper, but now within a few moments we can transmit even all those megabytes of wisdom over the internet. Is our opportunity, it's our time. And I'm calling you on this journey to look through this and to plug in deeply, because something remarkable, something great, something extraordinary, something unusual, something almost indescribable, but it's definitely very palpable, is getting ready to manifest in your life and to be birthed through you to this generation and to the ends of the earth. A new generation of kings is rising, and this is your invitation to plug in and be a part of it. Stay tuned, because I'll be here to share more with you on a new generation of kings.
A generation is rising. A 10-part video series on an emerging generation of kings. To join this growing community of kings, visit www.kingdomcentral.org and send your full name and email address to 0908-123-4566. One more thing, kindly share this video. Someone you know needs to watch this.